Welcome, travelers, to Terrors in the Wild, where the line between myth and reality blurs in the darkest corners of the earth. Here, we unravel the most terrifying cryptids, dive deep into chilling horror stories, and explore the mysteries that haunt the wilderness. From shape-shifting monsters to forgotten legends, we uncover the creatures and tales that lurk just beyond the reach of human understanding. So, keep your wits sharp, hit that subscribe button, and prepare for a journey into the unknown. The wild is waiting, but beware. It's not just the animals you should fear.
I took the Blackwood Post for solitude. After a messy divorce and the kind of burnout that makes your bones ache, I figured a couple years in a remote national park would help me reset. No people, no noise, just me and the forest. Blackwood was perfect for that. A dense, sprawling expanse in the northern Rockies, Blackwood wasn't one of the well-known parks. It had the usual sights, lakes, deer, waterfalls, but the real draw was its isolation. Most visitors couldn't find it on a map, and those who did rarely stayed long. Even the other rangers joked about the curse. Fires started out of nowhere. Radios went dead for days, and every so often, someone disappeared. But that's nature, right? Harsh and unpredictable. That's what I believed. Until the radio crackled at 2:17 a.m. Unit 9, this is Fire Lookout 3. You seeing anything weird down your way? I was half asleep in the ranger station, sipping burnt coffee and watching fog roll over the treetops. I grabbed the receiver. Negative. Just fog and cold. What kind of weird? Saw lights past Dead Horse Trail, fast ones. Looked like flashlights, but they weren't steady. White and twitchy. I frowned. Could be campers screwing around. I'll go check. I regretted that decision the second I said it. The ride down the service trail was silent except for the ATV engine and the wind rustling through skeletal pines. Fall had stripped most of the foliage, leaving the forest a mess of black trunks and brown rot. I parked by the old hunting trail and went in on foot. My boots crunched softly on frozen leaves. The deeper I went, the more I felt it, that wrongness. The kind of gut-deep instinct that tells animals to run when there's no sound, no sign, no movement, just danger you feel. Then I heard it. A branch cracking, maybe 20 feet ahead. I dropped low, killing my flashlight. Slowly I shifted to peek past a fallen log. At first I thought it was a deer, pale, lanky, but it was standing. 2 legs, too tall, way too thin. It moved between trees in sharp, stuttering bursts, like frames missing from a film reel. Then the smell hit me. Rotten meat, coppery blood, and something sickly sweet like moldy fruit. It was in my nose, my mouth, crawling into my lungs. I gagged and backed up. Snap. A twig underfoot. The thing turned, and that's when I saw its face, or lack of one. The head was small and stretched, no eyes or nose, just a vertical slit of a mouth that began to open and kept opening, far past what should have been possible. Inside were rows of thin, twitching teeth. Then it screamed, a garbled, wet clicking noise that stabbed into my ears like nails. I ran. Back at the station, I locked the door, killed the lights, and sat with my back against the wall, shotgun in hand. That thing's scream echoed in my skull for hours. I didn't report it. Who the hell would believe me? "Hey, Chief," Saw a faceless bone scarecrow in the woods. Might be a demon or a mutant. Thoughts. So I did the next best thing. I started digging. Old ranger logs, folklore, missing persons reports, anything unusual. And I found it, buried in a 1981 incident file. Unidentified biological entity sighted near Bloodtree Ridge. Witness described it as long, white, hollow. No visual evidence collected. Case closed. Locals had a name for it. The hollow thing. Sightings every few decades. Always late fall. Always followed by disappearances. Hikers. Campers. Rangers. It didn't leave bodies. Just gear. Sometimes torn clothes. Sometimes blood. But no people. I thought about quitting. Drafted a resignation letter. Left it on my desk. Then the first person went missing. Her name was Megan Roush, 33, solo backpacker. Last seen heading toward, you guessed it, Dead Horse Trail. We searched for 3 days, found her tent, found her boots. Never found her. Greg Atkins was the second, a seasoned hunter. Knew Blackwood better than anyone. His wife said he had planned a 2-day solo trip up near Bloodtree Ridge, an area long abandoned after a landslide closed the old logging roads. I volunteered for the search. 3 of us hiked up early, packed with gear and rifles. I led, keeping my shotgun close and my ears open. The closer we got to the ridge, the quieter it got. No birds, no squirrels, not even the wind. Just snow falling on dead leaves. We found Greg's camp around noon, tent flattened, gear tossed like a bomb had gone off. His rifle was snapped clean in 2. That's not easy to do. No blood, no drag marks. Just 3 slashes clawed into a tree above head height. Deep, angry gouges that made the bark bleed sap like tears. I told the others to head back. Said I wanted to scout the perimeter. The truth? I wanted to see it again. I wanted to know. I didn't expect it to show itself so easily. It came with the dusk. One moment the woods were empty. The next, I saw it, crawling out of the brush like a puppet with cut strings, joints popping and limbs twitching wrong. It was taller now, 9 feet, maybe 10. Its skin wasn't white anymore. It was mottled with streaks of red, like it had been wearing someone else. Its mouth opened again, impossibly wide. I raised my shotgun, finger trembling on the trigger. Then it spoke. Not words, voices, dozens of them. My voice, Greg's, Megan's, the radio techs. All layered together, glitching and overlapping like a broken speaker. Help me, help me, help me. Each syllable twisted, each repetition more warped than the last. And then it laughed. That broke me. I fired. It didn't flinch, just vanished. Gone. No puff of smoke, no rustle. Just me, the dark, and a dying echo. I didn't go home. I stayed at the outpost that night, shotgun in my lap, staring at the wall until the sun came up. I didn't eat, didn't sleep. When I finally left the station, I looked wrong. Pale, hollow-eyed. People asked if I was sick. I told them I was fine. I wasn't. Then came the dreams. Blood on snow, teeth in the trees, a vertical mouth grinning wide as the sky, and always the whisper, "Help me." I bought an old reel-to-reel tape recorder off eBay. Don't ask why. I guess I wanted proof. Or maybe I wanted to hear it again, just to confirm I wasn't insane. I set the recorder near the site where it spoke, left it running, came back hours later, tape intact, rewound it, played it back. Silence at first, then static, then he doesn't know what he is. My own scream, distorted and looped, then laughter. I went back to the fire lookout. I needed time to think, to breathe. That's where I found the journal, buried beneath the mattress. Eli Moore, Park Ranger, 1964 to 1967. Listed as vanished in a routine snowstorm. His final entries chilled my blood. It mimics the living, wears their voices, but it wants more. I thought it just fed on us. Now I think it replaces us. Sometimes it leaves behind pieces, fragments of thought, of movement, shadows that keep walking, even when the soul's gone. If I start forgetting who I am, burn this book. He had scratched those last lines so hard, the pen tore through the page. It started with headaches, then nosebleeds, then time gaps. 1 minute I'd be at my desk. The next I'd be deep in the woods with no memory of getting there. My boots caked in mud. My hands red, though I hadn't touched anything. The others noticed. They said I was acting weird, talking in my sleep, wandering off at night. I laughed it off, but inside I was scared. One morning, I woke up with the taste of metal in my mouth. I went to the mirror, and for a split second, I saw it. My face, but not quite. Mouth too wide. Skin too pale. Eyes too wrong. And then it was me again. I don't think I'm me anymore. Not all the way. I've lost hours, days. I found a journal I don't remember writing. It's filled with things like, "We are the forest. The skin is learning. We don't need eyes to see you. Sometimes I say things in voices that aren't mine. Sometimes I look in the mirror and see someone else's expression on my face. So I'm leaving this message. If you're reading it, stay out of Blackwood. Don't follow the lights. Don't listen to the voices. Don't answer when they speak in your voice. And if you ever see someone whose smile looks just a little too wide, run."
As this story ends, remember, out here in the wild, the terrors never truly vanish. They're always watching, waiting. If you dare to face them again, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. You never know when the next nightmare will find you. Until then, stay safe or stay scared.